Hey guys, Trevor here with eCommerce Paradise. I'm chilling right now in a hot tub at my buddy's house in Santa Clarita, California. And I wanted to have a little conversation with you guys about what it means to be an entrepreneur. And this is a big one for me. I've been an entrepreneur since around 2010 when I decided to first start my own business. And I had to make a lot of sacrifices, a lot of mindset shifts. And some of the biggest ones were how I spent my time. And I had to work 8 hours a day. I also worked on school. I went to school at night, 3 hours every single night, four days a week. And I had a lot of homework to do. I also had to do a lot of homework just for work. Clients needed certain quotes and stuff like that. I had to finish those sometimes after hours. And life was a lot of work for me, but I realized that if I didn't work on my own thing, I'd be stuck making somebody else's business richer my whole life, and I didn't want to do that. So I envisioned for myself a lifestyle where I could work, maybe a tenth of the amount of time that I worked then, which is around 8 to 12 hours a day, and I could achieve the same amount of income or more, hopefully about double every year, and be able to travel the world. That was my goal. And amazingly enough, about 5 or 6 years later, I was able to actually see that goal through. And so I make about twice what I did every single year, and I get to travel the world. The income's from the internet, so it's location independent. And I work about a tenth of the amount of time that I used to work. I only work a few hours a day now, and it depends. Some days I work more than others, but the days that I am working, I'm usually building projects out. So it's not like busy work where I have to talk to people and handle orders and crap, but it's more like building projects or learning kind of work. So it's a lot more fun and fulfilling and exciting, and I like doing it. It's passionate for me. So being an entrepreneur really does mean what you're going to do with your off time and what you're going to do with the time, throughout your week where you're going to have like holidays and stuff like that. And it really has to do with the mindset shift. So it has to do with you getting out of your comfort zone, has to do with you engaging in learning materials, has to do with critical thinking, and it really depends on your ability to push yourself beyond where you think you can live. So, I just watched this really inspiring video that made me think a lot about this. The video was the new Think and Grow Rich film, and at the very end of the teaser for that video it says, your life depends on what you think and how you think about yourself in relation to the world around you. And I thought that was really interesting, and I think it's very true. And that the way you think about yourself in relation to the world around you has a 100% effect on where you end up being in the world around you. When you look at rich people, they're not just rich, they're actually usually quite powerful, in a sense where they can influence people to do certain things, down to the most minute details. If you're looking at internet marketers that have a big email list, for instance, and if they send an email to that list promoting a certain product or service, most likely people are going to sign up and pay for that service. And that's just because they have a big list, and those people have been probably following him for some time and trust him and like him or her. And that leads to conversions. So I understand, being an entrepreneur means working hard, learning, taking action, not being afraid of copying other people, not being afraid of being, wrong, not being afraid of doing things wrong and screwing up, not being afraid of what people are going to think of you, and just honestly doing you, right? Doing what you do best, being yourself, because that is going to make the biggest difference in your life. It took me a long time to get over that. As an entrepreneur, one of our hardest things to get over as a human being in general is just to get beyond our skin. Being inside of our own skin, oftentimes we lead ourselves to believe that we're not worthy, and that's wrong. You have to believe that you're worthy, and you have to believe that you can achieve it. You have to believe in yourself. As an entrepreneur, if you don't believe in yourself, you will not succeed. You will not get to that next level, because you won't take action. But when you have that belief in yourself, you know that you can do it. You'll have better self-confidence. You'll network better. You'll create better products. You'll create something you believe in, and you will be able to promote that. And the key is in the promotion, and you can do a lot with just networking. So, for instance, I have a Facebook group, just under 500 members now, and maybe at least 10% of those people are actively engaged in the group, which is pretty cool to see. And the more that I add value to that group, the more engaged they become, which is wonderful. And they are the same type of people that will sign up for my lists, for my offers, and they will sign up for my coaching programs, and they'll sign up for my courses. And that's my goal. So as an internet marketer, my goal is to provide value to the niches that I market in, to provide value to the customers and the suppliers, and the service providers. And then as a coach, as a mentor, my goal is to provide service to you so that you can learn how to do internet marketing. But my goal is also to provide service to my family. And so what that means is that I have to get out of my comfort zone, I have to work harder than normal, and I have to provide you value so that you are going to be willing to provide me your hard-earned money in exchange for that value. And then I can take that hard-earned money and reinvest in my business, and then put food on the plate and do more traveling and do more fun things, and also do more research and take time out of my day to do a ton of research that normally I wouldn't have time for because I'd have to be working on something else. So being an entrepreneur means all these things, but I think the crucial part is belief in yourself, getting out of your skin and your comfort zone, spending your downtime reading, watching marketing videos, watching training courses, and taking action and doing them without being afraid to do them. Learning new tools and learning new ways of doing things can be scary at first, and the internet is constantly evolving and changing, and so you're always going to be having to relearn things and to learn new stuff every single year. Just like any profession, just like real estate, just like financial services, just like being a stockbroker, you got to relearn things and do lots of research on stuff. Just like the biggest investors in the world, like Warren Buffett, he has to constantly be reading the newspapers to keep track of these businesses he's investing in and are thinking about investing in, so that he can go out and do smart investing on businesses he knows are going to grow. In the same respect, you have to be doing research as an internet marketer. You have to go out there and do research on marketplaces. You have to do research on niche markets and your target customers. And this means going to all different places, but Google and Facebook are the main kind of places you can go and do research. And you got to take that and do something with it, and not be afraid to provide value. Not be afraid to put yourself out there as a content creator as well. And creating content, I think, is the best thing you can possibly do these days. I'm here with my iPhone right now in a hot tub. It's no audio hooked up. I mean, this video is like one of the shittiest videos, but it's actually not that bad, right? And so that just goes to show these days you can create amazing content, that is good enough, and it actually provides a lot of value, and people that love you will watch it and listen to it. And that's why I think that creating content is key, because you can do it. It's just a matter of getting out of your comfort zone, getting beyond your skin, getting beyond that point where you're afraid to be ridiculed by somebody else. You're getting to that point where you don't care about what other people think about you. You just want to provide value. And so that's where I'm at now. And I really just don't care what other people think about me, but I do care about how much value I'm providing. So with every single video, my goal is to either inspire, motivate, or educate, or entertain. And so this video is all about kind of inspiration and motivation, whereas other videos will be more about education. Other videos will be more about entertainment, maybe some edutainment, education and entertainment. And that's where I want to go with this channel. So I'm really excited. I want to help you guys become entrepreneurs if you're not already. If you are already entrepreneurs, I want you to reconsider your place on the entrepreneurship totem pole, per se, and consider what more you can do for your personal growth, because entrepreneurs are into personal growth, and we should always be working on that. So if you want to grow personally, or in your business, or in your personal life, whatever it is, you have to consider what those next steps are, so that you can make those goals, and then set those goals, and set yourself a commitment to reaching those goals within a certain amount of time, and actually committing to that and doing it and handling it, and not being afraid of failing, not being afraid of things not working out, not being afraid to try new things, try different things, and just overall being fearless in your approach to everything is a wonderful thing to do. So I hope you guys got some value out of this. That was my point here, is to inspire and motivate. So I hope you got inspired and motivated. So get out there, raise yourself up in that totem pole of entrepreneurship. And if you want to take any of my training courses or sign up for my coaching programs, go to eCommerceparadise.com. I have some freebies going on right now. I have a free optimization checklist I just made for you guys. So why want you to definitely sign up for those so you can get those and help to sort of inculcate your mind and how this stuff works and how you can increase your sales and get more leads and close more of those leads into customers, and then sell more to those customers over time and create really amazing customers that will buy from you over and over again and refer all their friends to you. So that's my goal, and I hope you can get out there and do it. So go check it out, ecommerceparadise.com. I'll see you guys out there in paradise. Peace.